How to effectively control your emotion. Hello everyone, welcome to our video on how to effectively control your emotions. Emotions are a part of our everyday lives and sometimes they can be quite intense and overwhelming. However, it's essential to know how to manage them effectively to avoid negative consequences. In this video, we will discuss some practical tips and strategies that you can use to control your emotions effectively. Let me tell you a story about a friend of mine, Sarah. Sarah was always a very emotional person. She would get easily upset or angry and would often react without thinking. One day, Sarah got into a heated argument with a coworker, and she lost her temper. She yelled, screamed, and said things she later regretted. This outburst not only damaged her relationship with her coworker but also her reputation at work. After that incident, Sarah realized that she needed to learn how to control her emotions better. Recognize your emotions. The first step in controlling your emotions is to recognize and acknowledge them. Sarah learned to identify her triggers and how her body reacts when she experiences certain emotions. For example, she noticed that when she felt angry, her face would get hot, her heart would race, and her breathing would become rapid. Once she recognized these physical signs, she would take a step back and try to calm herself down. Take a deep breath. When Sarah felt overwhelmed by her emotions, she learned to take a few deep breaths. This would help her to calm down and reduce the intensity of her emotions. She would inhale deeply through her nose, hold it for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly through her mouth. This simple technique helped her to feel more relaxed and in control. Think before you react. Sarah realized that reacting impulsively to her emotions was not helping her. She learned to take a step back and think before she reacted. She would ask herself, what is the best way to respond to this situation? What are the consequences of my actions? By taking a moment to reflect, she avoided making impulsive decisions that she might regret later. Practice empathy. Sarah also realized that practicing empathy was essential in controlling her emotions. She learned to see things from the other person's perspective and understand why they might be feeling a certain way. This helped her to respond in a more thoughtful and considerate way, even if she didn't agree with their point of view. Use positive self-talk. Sarah also found that using positive self-talk helped her to control her emotions. She replaced negative thoughts with positive affirmations such as, I am in control of my emotions, or, I can handle this situation. This helped her to feel more confident and less anxious. Seek support. Finally, Sarah realized that seeking support was crucial in controlling her emotions. She talked to friends, family, and even a therapist about her struggles with managing her emotions. Talking about her feelings with someone else helped her to gain a new perspective and develop new coping strategies. In conclusion, managing our emotions effectively is essential for our overall well-being. By recognizing our emotions, taking a deep breath, thinking before we react, practicing empathy, using positive self-talk, and seeking support, we can control our emotions more effectively. Remember, it takes time and practice to develop these skills, but with persistence, you can learn to manage your emotions in a healthy and positive way. Thank you for watching. Kindly like, comment,